Howdy everyone, Polcho here with an Age of Magic video, and today we've got Doggo Polcho. Hey, he's panting a bit, we just went for a walk. But what are we going to talk to you about today? We are going to talk about none other than Clan Wars and what is wrong with Clan Wars, because there's heaps of stuff wrong with Clan Wars, isn't there? Isn't there? Yes, look, he's getting angry already. Go on. So we are going to talk about Clan Wars and what's wrong with Clan Wars, so let's get into it. So, unfortunately, I wasn't able to film any footage of Clan Wars because I was too busy doing my head in over Clan Wars. It's a very exhausting thing, which leads me on to point number one. Clan Wars, it's too time consuming. It is a very exhausting game mode. For those that have already scrapped it from their mind because it was so traumatic, Clan Wars used to be 3 days. What is it now? Just over 2 days, just under 2 days. It's still too long. I'm not an active person. I do not go out and do exercise. Sometimes I walk my dog like I did before because he needs exercise. So I'm not an active person. I am a gamer though. I play a lot of games. So technically I'm very active in the gaming world. And even Clan Wars is an exhausting activity for me. It's too long. It needs to be cut down. I don't think it's as complicated as that. It just get rid of half of the time, make it a day event, okay? A day event is also going to fix a lot of other issues. What other issues are you talking about, Polcho? Because there's so many of them. Which ones could you specifically are pointing to? Let's see. If Clan Wars duration was cut down, that means it would be much harder for clans to farm mana and remain in the top tier bracket to be moved up or remain in the best ring. That means there's going to be more fighting. Okay, there's not going to be a lot of farming because clans want to stay in the top ring. They want to get the most mana. And the way to get the most mana is by fighting. It will far outweigh any type of trading. Trading will still happen, but the trading of nodes, that will probably become extinct. Also, the 2-week duration thing, if that ever becomes set in concrete, again, that's going to be too time consuming. I reckon once every 3, once a month even. The reason for this is because if they ever do eventually plan to bring other game modes into the game, there's going to be that much stuff to do eventually, hopefully, fingers crossed, that you're not going to be wanting players running out of energy doing Clan Wars 2 days every 2 weeks. It's a lot. It really is. To go with that, because it's not just the 2 days. Okay, there's negotiations. There's constant talking between clans on what's happening, sorting things out, sorting out members that do mistakes, sorting out members that have no idea what's going on. There's still clans have them. I promise you. Even top tier clans, members have no idea what's going on. It's just a lot. So that's my first issue, is the length and effort needed for this game mode. Cut it out. Let's bring it down a little bit. Just a little more than a little bit. Let's go. Cut it half. Get rid of half of it. Issue number 2 with Clan Wars. And this isn't really Playcot's fault, to say the least. It's more the players. The toxicity. It's a toxic game mode. It brings out toxicity in players. It's been rampant ever since Clan Wars was released. I mean, it's dominant on Discord. People biting and snapping at each other, insulting each other. But the last Clan Wars, I saw it taken to a whole new level when someone showed me screenshots of another player threatening them, telling them they need to listen to them. If they don't, they will find them. It was a mess. It was, I mean, if you want to be a fuckhead, go for it. Be a fuckhead. I could be a fuckhead and pinpoint who that player is. I'm not going to, because as you can see, it's not that hard to not be a fuckhead. You don't have to go ahead and do it. So, yeah, toxicity. I mean, just, it's a game. You don't need to threaten people. You don't need to abuse people. You don't need to brag. You don't need to just play it. It really, what more can I say? But saying Playcot isn't responsible for this, it doesn't mean Playcot can't help solve the problem. How do they solve the problem? Pretty simple. Fog of war. Do not show clans who they are next to. Randomize the clans more. Okay, yeah, sure. A clan might get unlucky and be placed next to a bit of a stronger clan, but if you add more randomization of enemies, you get rid of clan names, you don't let people know who they're fighting, you create an actual war. There's no truces, no one is colluding, teams aren't getting Eiffel Towered, teams aren't getting spit roasted. You're just going to have actual war. And to be honest, when Playcott was creating Clan Wars and what they stand by and saying what Clan Wars is meant to be, is it's meant to be a game mode of an epic battle between other clans. It is so far from that, to be honest. It is a game mode of negotiating and farming, to be honest. There are clans out there that do fight. I'm not saying they aren't, but the most beneficial method within Clan Wars is trucing and trading. Okay, it gets you so many points, and yeah, it's not what Clan Wars is about, but why do anything else when you can easily just sit back, trade a few attacks, get a whole bunch of points, get the max rewards, guarantee yourself a position in the top ring? It's really not hard at all. And to be honest, I don't understand why all clans just don't do it. If they did, then I'm sure Playcott would step in and be like, maybe we do need to change the game mode. So yeah, that's point number 2. It's a bit of toxicity. The third issue is the rewards. The rewards are shit. I mean, there's no other way to put it. At the moment, we have been stuck with the same rewards for so long, and this is causing a few problems. Number one, the players are getting sick of it. They want to see different things within the shop. The bigger issue that is being caused is affecting Playcott, because the longer they keep the same rewards within this store, the longer players have to collect the currency. The more currency the players have, the less valuable the currency becomes. Now, what issues is this going to cause? If Playcott ever decides to release a new hero within the Clan Wars store, a lot of people are going to be able to max them, and that's not what the company likes to do. They don't want heroes to be maxable by the majority of players super quick. They've made that evident in a lot of things they do with heroes. You've got magic passes. You've got, I mean, how else do heroes come out? Events, maybe. Magic passes are the majority of the way now. They have definitely taken a stride away from giving players the ability to max out heroes very quickly. However, now that players have so much of this currency, and I've seen photos, there are people who are still collecting this currency, but this happens every Clan Wars. The more players join this group, players stockpiling this currency, that when a new hero does come out, bang, 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 they can buy it over and over again, and they'll be able to max it. There are a few solutions to this problem, okay? First of all, add more stuff to this shop. It doesn't necessarily need to be new heroes, but pick out some heroes that players need or will farm. Start putting a sink in this store that allows players to start spending the currency. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes to release new stuff in this store, because, like I said, it's not going to have any value. Players are going to be able to max it ASAP. So add some sinks into this store, add older heroes that players might need, add some new heroes that players need to farm. Okay, they're going to be able to farm them anyway. Throw it into this store, allow players to start sinking the currency. It's only going to help Playcott as a company, because then the currency has more value. The more value it has, the better it is. At the moment, the store is crippling, and it gets more crippled every time Clan Wars comes around. So that's issue number 3, the rewards. The next issue comes with how some clans strategize their war. At the moment, it has 2 names. They're called the Scorched Earth Tactic and the Hyena Tactic. Both of them are the same thing, however. It's when a clan attacks an enemy node, but doesn't leave a defense team on that node, and they continue to do this. They just scorch the earth, or they eat everything and leave nothing behind. There are 2 sides to this. There's the one side where people can say this is a tactic, okay? You're preventing the enemy clan from gaining mana, because it allows the enemy to easily take the node back. However, they don't get anything from it. It doesn't add a big boost to that clan's score. The other side is it's just your neighbor being a dodgy fuck. They're not putting defense because they're trying to bum you. It's hard to pick a side on this, okay? Because, yeah, it could be a tactic. And to be honest, that's a bit of Playcot's fault because it's allowing the players to do it. What's preventing the players from doing that tactic? But this goes back to the point where, you know, Playcot described Clan Wars as a game mode that would be an epic battle, where it's far from it. It's very far from a battle whatsoever. Now, if we go to movies, if we go to TV shows, what normally happens when a group or a faction, whatever you want to call it, leaves their base undefended, normally your women and children get pretty fucked over. That's normally how it happens. So I think that to improve, I say improve because, again, people can see this as a tactic. They need to make defending more relevant within the game. You should be able to earn mana from having a successful defense victory, okay? There are no teams within this game that are undefeatable, but there are some teams in this game that can cause your enemy to struggle against because they are quite strong. You've got your blue beasts, you've got barbarians, you've got wild elves. People can struggle against the wild elves. They do a lot of damage. These little teams that people underestimate, they do lose against them, and that could earn defensive points for your team. I feel like maybe there should be some type of game to owning certain nodes within the enemy base. Maybe it would force people to try and defend it more. I don't have any solid suggestions for this particular subject because, to be honest, I can see where people are coming from when they say it's a tactic. Am I for the tactic? Absolutely not. I don't like it, okay? If you want the game mode to be epic and people to be fighting and actually people trying to strategize, like really strategize on how to beat teams, how to get the most use out of the characters they have, then zero defense is not the way to go. Anyway, those are my 4 big issues with Clan Wars at the moment. The issues depends on the player, though. I'm sure certain other players have different concerns about the game mode. I'm sure some people find the game mode fine. Everyone's right to their own opinion. But it's easy. It's so easy to just sit here and criticize. There's nothing difficult about that at all. However, if the game mode is planned to be good, I think there are definitely some areas that need to be looked in and improved on. And Playcot have done well with Clan Wars in the sense that they normally are changing things. It's probably the one game mode that has received the most attention in the entirety of the game's life, okay? There's very few other game modes that have been changed as much as Clan Wars has in the duration it's been out. I mean, TOH maybe has 1 or 2 changes, and I mean the changes are very, very small. Easier heroes, I think that was the one change, and to be honest, that was a stupid change because I think it'd be a lot more fun if it was dead hard, or at least have a hard mode. I don't feel like all players should be restricted from rewards, but give it a bit more of a challenge. Tournament has changed. It used to be a real grind. If you thought Clan Wars was bad, the old weekly tournament used to be far worse. That used to be, what was it? You used to do 297 battles. That's what you had to put in. That's the effort you had to put in to try and be first. 297 battles to the 99 you normally have to do now. It was that was a workout. So yeah, when you look at other game modes, Clan Wars is one of the few that is constantly getting love by Playcot. So there is always hope that they do get it to the point where it's good. It doesn't need to be tweaked anymore, but it's a bit off that at the moment. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to sign off my usual way. I have a little extra clip for you guys. It's just my dog being a dog. So yeah, guys, take care of yourselves, and if I don't make another video soon, enjoy your Christmas or whatever you celebrate. All the best to you all, and yeah, take care of yourselves. I don't know what he's doing. Hey, come here. Hey, hey, look, say hello. Say hello. People want to say hi to you. There you go. Hey. Hey? What's wrong? What's wrong? What do you want to do? You want to go outside? Yeah? Nothing. He's ADHD. I don't know what he wants to do. Alright. Thanks, guys.